Your coffee table is made up of 3 pieces. We're going to start with the legs. The legs should look very similar to the bookcase but without a bottom section. Start by folding the flaps on the side section. Don't forget to squeeze slowly and then crease with the craft stick once you have the fold locked in. Go ahead and fold all the tabs for the top section as well. With all the tabs folded, let's do the big side sections. With the 2 big side sections folded, move down the template and fold on each of the remaining fold lines. Now that everything is folded, let's start gluing. Focus on the long tabs first. One side, then the other. Apply pressure to where the tab is for at least 10 seconds to ensure the bond holds. Add glue to the other long tab and attach. Now that the top and long sides are done, let's do the final short side to wrap up the first leg. Add glue to each tab and push them inside the leg. Use your craft stick to apply pressure on the inside of the leg on these last 2 tabs to make sure the bond holds. One leg done. Now repeat the previous steps for the second leg. Fold all the tabs, then the long sides, and finishing with the remaining 2 fold lines. Glue the long tabs first. Apply your pressure, at least 10 seconds. I'm sure you're tired of hearing it by now. Lastly comes the short side. Glue on the tabs and apply pressure with the craft stick. Two legs down, one tabletop to go. The tabletop should also feel fairly familiar. It's a large rectangular version of the interior of the book you just finished. Start with the long flap. Squeeze slowly and make sure the crease lands on the line. The second fold on that side is one of the harder ones due to there not being a lot of cardstock between the folds. Take your time and make sure the fold is happening on the line you want. While we're doing this side, let's fold the small tabs inward as well. We'll get this tab over here too and start on the short side fold. Crease with your craft stick to lock it in. The tab for the short side is even more difficult due to the size of the side and the fact that the tab isn't that big either. Squeeze slowly and line up your fold with the line. Same on the other short side. Fold the little tab, then the side, then the tab. Squeeze and crease, squeeze and crease. Last two folds are the long side and tab. These add another level of difficulty due to them being long and thin. Squeeze slowly and work from the middle out to the ends, ensuring the fold stays on the line. Follow the same process with the tab fold. Squeeze a little bit at a time to make sure the fold is developing where you want it. Now that we've done all the folds, we'll be gluing the tabs to the sides to make our box. Add glue to the first small tab along the big flap side. Tuck it into the short side and apply pressure for at least 10 seconds. Flip the box around and do the same to the small tab on the other end of that side. Apply glue to the first front small tab and press it against the back of the short side, holding for at least 10 seconds. Glue the last small tab and press it against its short side to finish up the structure for our tabletop. The last step will be to attach the large flap to the tabs we took all that time squeezing and creasing. Apply glue to all the tabs and then press the large flap against them. Put pressure along the areas where the tabs are, especially in the corners. To help keep light pressure on it, lay it down on the table and put your scissors on it for a bit. Ensure the corners are secure. If not, run a glue stick along the edge and reapply pressure to those points. With all our elements complete, it's time to put the table together. We'll be gluing the two legs at either end of the tabletop. You know, like a table. Apply glue along the long side of one of the legs. Align it so the end of the tabletop is flush with the leg. Put your finger inside the leg to apply pressure up toward the tabletop. Apply gentle pressure on the tabletop as you don't want to crush it. Follow the same process with the other leg at the other end of the tabletop. You are now the proud owner of a new coffee table for your living room. Next up, we're going to assemble the houseplant and the pillows.